Hi, I'm Dave Worsley, and you're watching PHTV4 Spotlight. Today's Spotlight is on the boys basketball program at Stagg High School in Palos Hills. With me on my left, we've got the head coach, Marty Struess, and on my right, we've got Omar, one of the athletes on the team. And so we are early in their season, but they are off to an incredible start. And Coach, I'm going to let you speak to that in just a second. Omar, you guys can talk about how the early season is going. But real quick, Coach, how long have you been the head coach here? What do you teach at Stagg?
This is year 9 for me at Stagg. I work in our credit recovery department and also in our intervention room. So mostly working with students on math. That's my background, but yeah.
No, I know in the intervention, that's a great program to help kids, get the work they need to get done or help them catch up where they're missing or whatever. Great work. Thank you for doing that. How about if we talk a little bit about the season now? Because I know this is a special start. I don't know if you know statistically, and I don't want to jinx anybody, but when was the last time Stagg had a start like this? How are you guys doing so far?
Yeah, we've gotten off to a nice start. We're currently 6-0. We won our Thanksgiving tournament that we host here, the John McBride Classic. Had a big win over Sandburg the other night in double overtime. So, yeah, I don't know. I know I've been here for 9 years. This is one of, if not our best start that we've had, and we're certainly happy with what we're playing. And the best part about it is these guys know that we can keep getting better, so we're excited about that.
Oh, that is cool. That's incredibly exciting. Congratulations. A 6-0 start, that's amazing. The overtime, let alone double overtime victory, but against Sandburg, district rivalry, I'm sure that was a lot of fun too. So it's got to speak well to what the season looks like coming up, right?
Yeah, you would hope. It's been great we played Shepherd last week too, and both the Shepherd and Sandburg games were just great early season games in terms of a lot of situations where you could practice and that you can't always just replicate in a practice. So obviously it's nice to come out on top of those as well, but the long-term benefit of those games I think is going to help us as well.
No, that's exactly so. The lessons you can learn in games like that, you can try to simulate in practice, but it'll never match the intensity level. Omar, how about for you? Because you're a senior in the team, so you've been through the program now. Can you talk about, what the first 6 games have been like for you? How you feel where you're at this point in the season?
I feel like the first 3 games, the tournament, really set us off on the right note, going 3-0. And then starting with Revis, we didn't really play the good first half. Second half we came out tougher, and every rebound we got was ours. And then going to Shepherd, they were very tough. Like he said, it was good to come out on top. And then obviously against Sandburg, going to double overtime. They were playing hard, but I feel like since we played harder, we got the dub.
Congratulations. What position do you play, Omar?
I'm a point guard.
Point guard, okay. Shooting in, you can shoot the 3 and you can drive to the hoop. Can you do it all?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like when I was a freshman, I was just catch and shoot, but over the years I've tried to focus on getting to the rim and finishing through contact.
So your game is rounded out a lot more now. Okay. All right. Well, congratulations on the great start. That's fantastic for you guys. How about going forward? You got a big game coming up real quick here, I think tomorrow night, right? Looking at that game and down the road and your conference play, I mean, what does the rest of it look like for you, do you think?
Yeah, our conference is always extremely competitive. Tomorrow night we're going to go to HF, and they're always not only a conference powerhouse, but a state powerhouse recently. So it'll be a great test for us on the road. And then we'll have a non-conference game next week, one more conference game, and then we get into our holiday tournament at the Jack Tosh at York. And that's
a big one.
Yeah, it's 32 teams. I'm sure more than half the teams there are undefeated like we are. It's nothing easy, but it's a great, well-run tournament that we're lucky to be a part of, and I know it's always a good memory for these guys. Yeah,
for sure, and a great probably venue to kind of test yourself a little bit, right? Find out where you're at. Omar, how about for you, especially as a senior? I'm sure that Sandburg win was a great one, but when you look at the schedule going forward, there's certain games you really look forward to, whether because who the school is, or maybe some of the athletes, the opponents? Are there certain games you especially look forward to?
Honestly, I'm looking forward to Bradley. I know when playing them at home first, I like to, defend my territory. But going over there, it's a far drive, and coming back from it, after a win, it's a pretty fun drive. Especially that coach gets Jimmy John's, every time. So.
No, I'm with you. The bus ride after a victory is a lot of fun, right? You get to enjoy that part of it. Okay. How about if we turn away from basketball for just a second? What's your favorite subject in school?
Math.
Math. Okay. And then how about do you do any other club sports or activities at Stagg?
Not at Stagg, but when I'm not playing basketball, I like to golf, especially.
Okay.
Well, now not in the winter, but in the summer.
Okay. And then how about you're a senior? Enjoy this year, have a good time with it. But do you think post high school yet? What kind of plans you might have?
Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to play basketball in college, but if that doesn't go my way, I'm gonna try to go major in business.
Okay, there's that math component,
Yeah.
right? All right. Those were all the easy questions. Now it's time to get serious. You might have been in this situation. Now I think about it, a couple double times.
Pretty much all of them. So.
All right, so here's a situation for you. Ready? There's 9 seconds left to go in the game. All right, it's tied. You're in a 1-and-1 situation, and you have the ball. So if you get fouled, you're going to get a 1-and-1. But like I said, there's only 9 seconds left. I want to know what you're going to do, Coach. I'll let Omar take this first, then you can tell him what the correct answer is. 9 seconds. Are you running a play, or you get the ball in bounds and you try and take it to the hoop, draw and foul? How do you play the last 9?
Based on who's guarding me, I'm gonna try to get downhill. Maybe draw 2 and then dump it down to my center, who's been playing his butt off since these past 6 games. So usually he comes through with the 2 points.
All right, I like it. Aggressive to the hoops and make something happen. Coach, what are we doing? Run a play, or are we going to the hoops like Omar wants?
Yeah, I think Omar's got a good point. I'd like us to not wait till the end and give us a chance. We have some great rebounders on our team, so to get a good shot up on the rim, and if it doesn't fall, give our guys a chance to go get the rebound. We always say when we're on the other end defensively, it's usually not the first shot that beats you, it's the second one. So we got to make sure we make other people box us out too if we have the ball in our hands.
Yeah, that's an excellent point. Get the shot, and then maybe you get the follow-up if you still need it. Yeah, okay, great strategy. Good luck, guys. If you're there, check, done, it's in. Yeah. We're good. All right, final question for both of you. What do you like best about either being an athlete in the program or coaching the program at Stagg?
I think of this team as my second family. After Saturday practices, we all go to breakfast place, just chill there, talk. It's a very fun time, and obviously getting congratulated on these wins. They're also very good, but I just like my brothers on my team, and what more can I ask for?
Yeah, for sure. It's a great sport, and I'm glad you guys are having all that success, but being there with your friends and being there and competing together with your friends, right? Having that family component. Coach, how about for you? Because you've been doing it for a while now.
Yeah, just seeing people like Omar. We had a really rough year last year in terms of wins and losses, and Omar as a junior, I think would be one of the first ones to tell you as a team and individually things didn't quite go as planned. And he has just worked extremely hard in the spring, summer, and fall. He has been an awesome leader for us, and I think as coaches, like that's why we're in it, is to watch that maturity and celebrate that success. And everyone wants to win, right? But when you just see the growth, that's what we're in it for as coaches and teachers, is to help young people grow, and it couldn't be paying off better for the group of guys we have.
Yeah, that is probably one of the most rewarding parts of to watch the growth, especially as you mentioned, to be working hard and then to see the payoff for it, right? Omar, I'm incredibly happy for you, Coach. Congratulations! What a great start. Happy for you guys. That's awesome. I wish you luck. Have a great season and make a run at York. Make a run down the road too.
Thank you.
All right. I'm Dave Worzel. You've been watching PHTV4 Spotlight. Today's Spotlight has been on the boys basketball program at Stagg High School. Thank you for watching.